My name is Ruskin. Today we are going to talk about communication. Alright. So, understanding communication is very simple. Um, Knowing what to do to be better communicator is even easier. But implementing those things into your life, that's a whole different ballgame. So today I'll just talk briefly about a few points that can help you getting better at communicating. Now here's the benefit of getting better at communicating. When you learn or when you practice, or you are one of those who were born lucky to be great at communicating, the benefit comes with it is that no matter what you do, either you are into a business, you're going to college, you're still in school, or you're going on a date. It does not matter what the situation is, you getting better at communication amplifies whatever you do into better at whatever you do. I came to America when I was awfully young. I had nothing to my name, and as time went by, I got all that I ever wanted and more. But all that happened because it was one skill I always had with me, and that was communication. No matter where I go, no matter where I went, and no matter who I had to deal with, I always knew that I know how to talk to people. I know how to make people believe in things I want them to believe in. And it wasn't something that I got better overnight. It was years of small improvement. That's how you get better at things. Now, let's understand what's communication. So it's core of the communication. You need to understand that it's listening. And I know. Everyone says that. No matter where you go, you can simply Google communication, and the first thing you will see is listen, listen, listen. And I understand that. I really do understand that. But see, listening with your ear is just a single part of listening. Communication is such a wide subject and has so much to it that listening with just ear means just listening to someone talking doesn't actually improve your communication. See, we have this amazing ability to understand people without even knowing what they are talking about. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you are 20 feet away from someone and someone's arguing. You will know by their body language that they are arguing. You know why? Because you listen. You listen to their body language. See, that's just one part of listening with their body language. Listening to by their tone of voice. Listening to their pauses. Listening to their pitch. And when I say tone, I mean how loud they are, or how mellow they are, or how quiet they are, or how excited they are. Understanding this communication skill, you will get better at listening. So, and then at the same time, communication comes with this amazing art that as time goes by, you get better and better. You understand people better. There's a whole study about human behavior. I mean, there are books and stuff. I'm sure you can do 100 PhD on very subject, yet it's more than that. See, we humans, since we evolve into Homo sapiens sapiens, that was communication. See, treaties through countries, treaties through tribe, all these things were done by communication. So you can see how impactful communication been since beginning of time for humankind. And as days goes by, it's getting more and more important. Now, here's whole another door open for communication. You know what I mean? Like, through the pandemic, our communication changed. Now we talk to people through Zoom meetings or through FaceTime or through conference calls. And this thing has evolved in past 2 years. You might be good at communication face to face, but now looking into camera and talking might be weird. And I understand. Right now I'm talking to Sony A7, and it's pretty weird. But if you understand the basic of listening, you can be great at it. So next time you're having conversation with someone, understand their tones. Listen to their eyes. Understand their body language. It's another most important part, understanding body language. Even a small thing is how far they are standing from you. How's their hand crossed? Are they looking in your eyes? Or are they trying to ignore your eye contact? All these small things actually helps you get better at communication. Point number 2, and this is, if I can give you anything, if you can take anything away from today, try to get better at whatever you are trying to communicate. See, here, let me give you an example, okay? So, this is your first date, or it's your first meeting, and maybe this is your interview, or it's a big business meeting, or is this just something you do? You have to hang out with 20 people, you're going to a wedding. And there are a group of people, they're talking about, let's say a subject you know nothing about, a subject you're not interested in. Now, put yourself there, trying to communicate with these people about that very subject or about that very topic that you have no idea what it is. It might be just a bit hard. You know why? Because you are limited to what you can say to these people. You are limited to what you can give to a group of these people. And you are limited to how you can communicate in this very scenario. Now, let's change the scenario. Same place, same kind of people, and now they're talking about something that you are very passionate about. It could be photography, it could be a video game, it could be a show, it could be about Star Wars, it could be about politics, it could be about poetry, it could be about history, it could be about science. It doesn't matter what it is, but let's say you are there and you are really passionate about this subject. This changes everything. Now you have so much to say. You understand the conversation. You understand the subject. And just understanding a subject changes your perspective of communication. Now, what are you doing is just having a conversation. So communication is just a part of conversation. But do it in a way that other people understand you better. Also, communication has its own drawbacks. See, being a great communicator also comes with understanding yourself, knowing who you are as a person, knowing what things matters in your life, knowing what you are as a person, and accepting your flaws and trying to get better. These are all part of getting better at communicating. See, you can't be effective at communicating if you are lying about the subject. And don't get me wrong, there are some amazing liars, but that's a whole different subject. That's not what we're here for. But what we are here for is getting better at communication. And yes, if you lie to someone, your body language, your expressions, your eyes, the way you move, the way you talk, the pauses you create in a conversation changes because you are making up a story. Your brain is just literally developing something new out of thin air, and that can change. So these are two topics just today, and there are literally more than hundreds of topics. Actually, if I may, probably thousands of single points that can impact how you communicate. But for today, we're just going to talk about two. Thank you.